This one's a classic.
I am back in the tower. I've been doing a lot of thinking about where I want this character to go and what I want to do. Currently, I am sitting at level 20, and my plan right now is to focus on just grinding straight to level 30. Because admittedly, there's not that much more we can do in the tower at this moment. That's the thing about starting out in a region that is very much outside of your level range. Yeah, you can technically survive here, but there's only so much you can do for a while. So for now, we're just going to focus on grinding. I'm currently on the 72nd floor, and I think I'm a little stronger, but definitely killing tricksters still takes a bit of time. Well, I mean, that's not terrible. That's not a terrible time to kill. The nice thing, though, is now that I have the ability to travel through the tower, I can go to these floors that hold only tricksters. There's also 4.5 hours of 2x EXP in my inventory. So I'm just gonna grab a coffee, hang out for maybe an hour or so, and see what kind of rate I'm getting. I would like to actually keep track of what kind of EXP rate I'm getting here, so I'm gonna try to do that over this next hour. Let's get started. Pop a 2x coupon and get to it. We're starting at 406 EXP, exactly 2%. So we'll see where I'm at in 30 minutes.
Minutes later.
All right. So that's just over 10,000 EXP in 30 minutes. So with 2x EXP, that's 20,000 an hour, 10,000 an hour on 1x. And the amount of EXP that I need to get from level 20 to level 30, EXP per 10 minutes would be about 3,333. So we're looking at a total of 23 hours of grinding to get to level 30. Unfortunately, that is way over the 4.5 hours, or now 4 hours of 2x that I currently have access to. So yeah, we're gonna be here for quite a while. I'm just going to have to slowly knock out these levels over time and eventually get to level 30. It's going to take a while, though. Hopefully, my EXP rate goes up as I get stronger, though, because there is that angle as well that I almost forgot about. This is still not Blank's full power. It's pretty funny to be back doing this, as I haven't played this character in a little while. I am genuinely just sitting here attacking the same 3 tricksters, because when the map is full of nothing but tricksters, their respawn is actually pretty consistent. I have not seen a single one of the 5 tricksters on this platform disappear yet. They'll go away for a while, but they always come back. They don't move their spawn to a different location on the map. But it is very, very nice to not have to jump between platforms and do all this nonsense and just be able to kill tricksters, because they're pretty much infinitely respawning. Ooh. Level 21. That wasn't too bad at all. A solid hour grinding. Yeah, I could do that. If that's how long it takes for every single level, I could definitely make that work. All right, so as far as skills go, I'm still gonna work on maxing out Darksight because I still don't have enough damage to worry about using Lucky 7, and I also don't have the money to afford potions. So Darksight is still where all my points are going, and then 5 more into luck. I just don't know at what point I'll stop hitting ones, because I'm level 21 now, and I'm still hitting these level 23 monsters for 1 damage fairly often, which is not what I would have expected. But the kill rate is certainly higher. Like, the kill speed is way higher now. %, scroll. Whoa. Holy shit. These guys drop earring luck 100%. Dude. That's actually not the best earring scroll we can get in the tower, believe it or not. That is really good, though. That is still really, really good. If I can actually get my hands on a pair of earrings at some point. Hopefully I find more than just one of these. That would be really good for a while. Oh, we got another 10%, or the first 10%? Knuckler attack 10%. Well, that's really useful. That's really going to be very useful for my rogue, my throwing star rogue. All right, I just got through, I think that's a total of an hour and a half of 2x coupons, but that last 30 minutes, I actually got over 50%. So I think, at least for now, the way that my damage and kill speed is scaling versus the EXP required to level, it's lining up in such a way that it's not actually getting slower every level. It's actually like the same speed, if not a little bit faster. Also, I've been here for the past hour and a half on this platform, killing these same tricksters. So the 72nd floor is actually probably one of the best. However, I get hit a lot because I have to go loot the items and the tricksters respawn so fast that I'm constantly getting hit. Which really isn't a big deal. I can always just sit down and recover HP, but I am genuinely at risk of dying still. It's so interesting being such a low level in EOS Tower, because you're definitely not supposed to be here at such a low level. I mean, I would say early 20s is the bare minimum that they would want you here. And I'm just now kind of reaching that point. But I'm enjoying this. It's really weirdly relaxing to just hang out in the tower, which, I mean, this is one of my favorite places in the game, and just kill these tricksters, and I'm really looking forward to moving on to some of the other monsters as well eventually. Nice. All right, level 23. So this changes a few things. Let's get our 5 points in luck. That gets us over 100 luck for the first time. 3 more points into Darksight, almost maxed out. And now we're not getting penalized for our level difference in damage calculations. Clearly, this still doesn't mean I won't hit ones, obviously. But we've now officially passed the threshold where we're not being penalized for it anymore. I think kill speed will go up regardless, just because that's kind of how it works. Every level has kind of been increasing kill speed. I've noticed that every level is still taking about an hour, despite the steep increase in EXP required. This grind is pretty easy. It's really relaxing. It requires no effort or thought on my part. It's just sit here and throw the stars as the EXP bar slowly fills up. How many spider webs do I have now? I have 743 spider webs. We got 7 more levels to go before we can officially become an assassin, which I think on its own will be a pretty big accomplishment. This is definitely one of the longest first job grinds I've ever done. I'm just hoping that I can get my hands on some more earring luck scrolls, because if I get 5 of these, I can actually have a pretty decent pair of earrings for a while until it's time to farm something even better, which I will do eventually. Oh, level 24. Nice. So this is actually at level 24, we're finally putting our first points into Lucky 7. Wow. Look at us. Look how far we've come. Now, I don't plan on using it, but this will be our first time using Lucky 7 on this character. Gumball Machine is kind of far away right now for me, and I don't really want to start spending money on potions quite yet because I really don't need it, but let's see how good Lucky 7 is. Whoa. That increases... Okay, hold on. That increases kill speed tremendously. Whoa, holy shit. For 8 MP... how many hits are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So I'm using about 40 MP, 80. Whoa, I'm still making a profit. Oh my God. I'm still making a profit using Lucky 7 already. And you can very clearly see how insane Lucky 7's built-in mastery is. Like, come on, that's ridiculous. This also stops me from hitting 1s as frequently. I think Blank has just evolved. I think we've actually hit a brand new level of progression because my kill speed just increased substantially. I don't even know how to really quantify it. So what I need to do now is, yeah, I think it's time to start buying potions and using Lucky 7 as my main attacking skill. So for the first time, we actually have potions on our hotbar because this is like real training now almost. So I actually found out that the 45th floor is also filled with tricksters, and because I'm going to be using potions from now on, it makes the most sense for me to just start training here. I was going to keep training at the 72nd floor, which is like way up at the top, but this is only a few floors away from Gumball Machine, and the layout is fine. I mean, I can actually, like, kill multiple enemies in one sniping spot, which is good. That's helpful. Oh, it's going to be so weird using potions on this character after, like, I don't even know how many hours I've been in this tower just using normal attacks on tricksters to now suddenly be using Lucky 7 like it's normal gameplay again. But look how effective it is. It's working. The other thing about this is now that we're actually leveling Lucky 7, it's only going to get stronger from here. So this is the weakest Lucky 7 will ever be. And it's already a massive improvement from normal attacks. Just the damage calculation of Lucky 7 versus a normal attack is so drastically different that I probably should have been using Lucky 7 earlier than this. But hey, here we are. Whatever. It is what it is. Well, I reached level 25 in under 30 minutes. That was insanely fast. I mean, I was right. I mean, it really shouldn't come as any surprise. Lucky 7 made things a lot faster. So let's put 3 more points into it. And 5 more points into luck. We're basically playing a dexless assassin right now. So this character is going to scale really hard for a while until like the late 30s when I need a new claw. In 30 minutes, I got 38,200 EXP on what is effectively 1.5 times, plus the 2 times from being under level 70. So at 38,200, that's 76,000 EXP an hour, which means I will definitely be leveling up again. If I do another 30-minute coupon right now, I might be able to get to 26. So let's give it a shot. Whoa, what? Is this the first time a rune has ever appeared? Have I never triggered rune spawning because I've been killing so slow? Holy shit, I didn't even think about this. It's pretty crazy to be at the point now where I am effectively 3-shotting, not always, 4 or 3-shotting tricksters, depending on what rolls I get. When we were originally looking at like a time to kill of 10 minutes per trickster, and now it's like, well, here we are 3-shotting them, and we're only getting stronger from here anyway. I'm feeling a weird sense of pride and progression with this character that I wasn't expecting. I thought it would be fun to hang out in EOS Tower, but this actually feels like really satisfying. I think I said that already, but it's still true. Also, I'm making crazy good time on this level. I'm already at 38%, 39%. That's crazy. Just like I expected. I reached level 26 before the 30-minute 2 times card was up, which is crazy. The EXP rate is like skyrocketing right now. But now I'm still making a profit. And eventually, if I can start 3-shotting consistently, I'll be making even more of a profit. And we have reached stability with a new tier of training, which is Lucky 7. Part of the reason I put this off for so long was because I was really worried about kill rate and potion costs. And just saving it to be the very last skill kind of works out perfectly. In an hour, I've used 250 to 300 MP potions, just about. And like maybe 50 HP potions, I'm not actually 100% sure. The thing is, it doesn't really matter because now I'm making a profit. So from this point onwards, as long as I'm careful about where I train, I'll always have a way to make money in the tower. But now we're level 26. My final 2 times EXP card is gone, so I have no more 2 times XP, which, as I've said a million times, is really more like 1.5 times because of the weird way it's calculated in Artale. But I have these 2 times drop coupons, which I'm gonna hold on to until it comes time to start farming like important items. I think the next step is just grinding out these last 4 levels and hopefully getting to level 30. Now, I am thinking also about upgrading my Garnier. The problem is, I mean, I could nearly double the weapon attack on this thing by getting 7 attack scrolls. But the problem is, by the time I reach that point where it's like financially viable for me to spend what is that, like 400 or 500k or something on 100% scrolls, I'll probably already be hunting for a new weapon, at which point it would be better to use it on that. So I don't know if the Garnier will ever actually be upgraded, unfortunately. It sure as hell will serve us well for the early game, but I don't know if it has much of an upgrade path until our first weapon upgrade. But we can't worry about that now. We have to focus on just getting to level 30 because we're getting close. All right, that's level 28. This is like weirdly fun. You know what? As weird as it is, this is actually like the first gear upgrade and actually not bad at all. 20 weapon defense right now is 66% of my total weapon defense. I mean, it doesn't lower the damage I take all that much. It lowers it by like 15 or 16 points, but that's an actual gear upgrade. Wow. Oh. It could be another scroll. Yes. We got a third one. 5 extra luck on a pair of earrings might not sound like much, but until I can farm earring dex scrolls and start optimizing my decks for luck and all that, it's actually like a full level worth of ability points. So it's definitely worth it. I just gotta figure out what drops earrings at some point. Wow, I got another 100% scroll. Is the RNG too good to be true? Or is this the 4th of 5? Yeah, the RNG was too good to be true. It's a shield defense scroll. Level 29, only 1 level remains, and then we are done with first job, which is a little crazy to think about. So that'll be 5 more points into luck. Probably gonna need to start adding dex soon, but maybe not for a little while. And then 3 more points into lucky 7. And that'll be maxed out right at level 30. And I'm definitely like guaranteed 2-shotting at this point. Look at this. I'm almost hitting 200 per line. All that luck and all that lucky 7 is really paying off. Because I am now killing these guys way faster than they can spawn. Level 30. Wow. We did it. Oh my god. 3,100 spider webs almost. I've only found 11 Trickster Omok pieces, which I think is the craziest part of this. So, this now means I have acquired a total of 457,000 EXP from Tricksters alone. And now we do the fun part, which is second job. So how am I going to handle this? It's pretty straightforward. I plan on just teleporting, or just, well, I don't know if I'm going to teleport, but I'm going to walk back to Kerning City and then just do the job advancement and immediately come back to the tower. That way there's actual progress, because second job is it's just way too much to ignore. I'm not going to skip it. And that'll be how I handle that. So that's max lucky 7. I actually calculated those numbers perfectly. And we're doing over 200 damage sometimes. Talk to the Dark Lord. And now we have to kill a whole bunch of these guys to get 30 black marbles. Talk to the thief job instructor one more time. Now, the weird thing is you have to talk to him again, which is easy to mess up. Oh, don't kill things outside of the tower. What are you doing? Talk to the Dark Lord one more time. And we can choose Assassin. And Blink finally becomes an assassin. And we got $50,000 signing bonus. Nothing else, though. No other items or anything like that. We did get 1 skill point to use on our new assassin skills. I'm actually very curious what Claw Mastery gives. Accuracy? What? That's... I mean, I guess there are some in-game bosses that have really high avoidability, like the Yakuza boss. That's a weird... That's not what I expected. I thought it would be like ignore defense or just straight weapon attack or something, but no, it's accuracy. Claw booster, haste, critical throw, and drain. So we'll worry more about this when we get back to the tower. I feel like claw booster and critical throw are going to be the most important. So the weird thing is we need claw mastery for this. Like, I need level 5 claw mastery to get the 2 skills that I want, which are critical throw and claw booster. So points are just going into claw mastery for now, even though the accuracy is kind of meaningless. Anyway, it's time to head back to Ludibrium, and because Blink is rich as hell now, it's not really a problem to just buy the tickets. So let's head back. It honestly feels really nice to see Assassin in the bottom left now. After so much time spent as a rogue in the tower, it's gonna be nice to be an assassin, even though we have another 40 levels of this.
Blank is patiently waiting on the ship to Orbis.
And we're back in the tower once more. Oh boy. All right, let's get down to Tricksters again, because the grind doesn't stop. I wonder where we're at with these Chirppys, because these guys are the ones who drop our throwing stars. Our Kumbis throwing stars. It looks like I'm 3-shotting them, which is not bad. I think we'll be farming these like sooner than I actually think. Oh wow, it's actually definitely possible for me to one-shot now. Yeah, see, there's a one-shot right there. These tricksters are becoming easier and easier every day. And I'm slurring my speech more and more. These tricksters are becoming really easy to kill. Well, as you said, I one-shot a trickster. I need a quicker way to traverse the tower. I've been using VIP teleport rocks to get me from like 72nd floor to 40th floor and back and forth and stuff. But that's not sustainable, because I don't want to spend $1 million on teleport rocks in a video game from 2001 or whatever. So I think it's time to head down the furthest we've ever gone in the tower. Maybe buy some potions first, you dummy. And we are going to start, well, it's a little weird. Originally, the plan was to start doing this daily every day. so that I could get the EOS Tower teleport scrolls. But in Artale, they don't actually program it like that. It's a little different, and it's a little more convenient, actually. Basically, if I go down here and do the daily quest that normally you just repeat every day to get more of the teleport scrolls, what actually ends up happening is I unlock the ability to buy them from Gumball Machine directly. And I think they're like 10 or 20k a piece. So that's more expensive, but we will pretty quickly here, I think, reach a point where money kind of doesn't matter anymore. And I think it's probably more convenient since Gumball Machine is sort of our lifeline throughout the entire tower to keep us afloat. Oh god, block golems. We're gonna have to farm those guys soon. Well, maybe not that soon, but eventually. And then there's Hidden Tower here, which also holds some very important drops for us. This is the furthest down we've ever been. We're about to hit Omega Sector soon. There it is. Okay, wait. Roly-poly 10. Disgruntled roly-poly worker. We just need to get 50 little walnuts, and we can actually kind of reasonably kill these guys now, so... Oh boy, this is gonna take a while though, I think. Blink is still pretty weak. Whoa, what the fuck just happened? Did you guys see that? I tried to pick up the 100% scroll, and instead I got like an equip. Okay, shoe jump 100%. That's very funny. Oh wow, this is a Wario overall. That's gonna be worth quite a bit. I love MapleStory World's inability to preload assets, so they have to be streamed, which means the moment they appear for the first time, they take a second to load. Creates some very interesting scenarios. And this is it. This is the end of EOS Tower down here. I love the background of this place, but we're not allowed to leave, so. Outside of there is Omega Sector. But we're not allowed there. We're still hoping for 2 more earring luck scrolls. I actually didn't look up what earrings you can actually even get in the tower. I need to do that probably. Yeah, looks like there might only be 2 pairs of earrings we can even get in the tower at all. Oh, no, sorry, only 1 pair. Sorry, my bad. There's 1 pair of earrings we can possibly get in the tower. And it's the level 45 pansy earrings from block golems. So we got some time until we get those, because we're not going to be killing block golems probably till like close to level 50. Block golems also drop our best in slot claw, which is interesting. So those guys are going to be really, really important for progression. Probably want to get there about as quickly as I possibly can. Was that on the ground? Yes! I think it's time for us to start putting points into decks. Part of the reason I never reset my decks is because this character can't be dexless unless we want to use a Garnier forever. It's possible to get a level 30, 35, and 40 claw in the tower, so we're gonna need a total of 80 decks before we can actually leave. And 1 more point in claw mastery means we actually have access to booster now. So actually, we do still get an increase in kill speed. I'll be honest, can't tell a big difference. I know it's faster. I know it's 2 attack speed levels faster. Doesn't feel like it, though. Anyway, that's level 32, and we are still looking. I got a lot of equips. We are still looking for that last earring luck scroll before even considering moving on to a different enemy. I have gained a lot of levels. Currently, we're sitting at level 35, sort of a break point for a lot of second job characters. This is where they can start to use their second job skills. They're actually seeing improvements to their damage output. It's a nice time. You can see here I have about 40 decks. I've been adding decks recently. It's about time that we start moving towards a new claw. And I still have to hunt for it and everything, but the first step to getting a new claw is having the stats to equip it, so that's where the dex comes from. As far as skills go, I got a Minute of Claw booster, which required level 5 Claw Mastery. For the record, in case anybody's unfamiliar, Claw Mastery doesn't actually increase the damage of Lucky 7 at all. It doesn't stabilize it or even have an impact on the formula in any way whatsoever. It's completely ignored by Lucky 7's damage formula. So for most classes, you want Mastery first. For an Assassin, you don't really care. You just get Mastery because it unlocks Claw Booster and Critical Throw, the latter of which is easily one of the best second job skills, if not the best second job skill, and will increase my damage so much. So that's what I'm working on now. I've been thinking about what steps to take now that I've killed probably about 15,000 tricksters, got to level 35, I have all the spider webs I'll ever need, almost 7,000 of them. It's time to start working on other pieces of gear and working towards more better stuff. In my mind, the next step is going to be hunting Chirppys, because they drop our best in slot throwing star.
Actually, this guy's an idiot, and I have deduced that helis are the only ones that drop Kumbis throwing stars, not Chirppys. I am going to say that Chirppys dropped them probably like a few more times, but they don't. Only helis, and I'm stupid, and I wasted a bunch of time finding Chirppys, and I did not get Kumbis because they do not drop from them. I know.
Because Chirppys are only found on a couple maps, we're basically gonna hang out here, and we're gonna have more dynamic, interesting gameplay than standing in one spot and slowly killing tricksters. The 92nd floor is my home for the foreseeable future, until I either reach level 40 or find Kumbis throwing stars. Whatever happens first. The reason that I'm going for throwing stars over a claw is because I can actually use throwing stars immediately and get 6 extra weapon attack from them, which is a noticeable increase in damage. Whereas with a claw, I would still have to level up and still add more points to dex to even have a chance to equip it. I have no idea what level I'll actually be when I can equip like a level 35 or 40 claw. Honestly, I don't have all that much more to say. A lot of this grind, a lot of this character's journey is just a slow grind, going against the grain, doing weird things in the tower. And it's not all that wildly interesting. I've been appreciating it as a very slow, kind of relaxed way to approach old school Maple Story. As far as mesos go, I'm pretty sustainable at this point. I can always go back to tricksters, and they're just free money. They basically print money for me. We'll see if Chirppys are sustainable. If I'm two-shotting them, which it appears that I am, they should be sustainable, but we'll have to find out just how sustainable they really are. Because like I said, I have to move around now. I'm at risk of getting hit a lot more often I can't even see them behind the blue blocks. I'm gonna be killing helis, so we might as well check out what they drop as well. Do they drop anything interesting? Oh, funny enough, and this is actually kind of insane, the helicopter enemies, the helis, they also drop Kumbi throwing stars. So every monster on this map has a chance to drop them, which just means that I'm not being slighted by the odds in any way. I actually forgot about that. I think I knew that at some point. I must have. I wouldn't have done this challenge unless I had done all this research already. Other than that, there's not too much of note. We are literally here for EXP and Kumbis. That's it. After, like, oh, I can't even imagine, maybe a couple dozen hours in the tower, being on the outside of it feels really, really nice. It feels nice to play Assassin the way it's intended to be played, where you jump around, you throw stars, you're moving, and not just sniping enemies from the same exact spot for hours on end. This is a very nice change of pace. My God. Has anybody ever stopped to ask what this thing is? What is the elephant bus? Well, level 36. Now that I kind of have an idea of how to do that grind, I think it's time to start using our 2x coupons. A claw I don't feel is as rare as throwing stars, and these last until just about September, but I don't think I'll have accomplished everything I want to accomplish in the tower in the next month. So that'll be the plan. From now on, I'm grinding on 2x. This is kind of a cool drop. A Korean fan. I didn't even know these guys dropped this. I'm just still looking for those Kumbi throwing stars, but we'll see how good this K fan is. That's actually pretty good. 6 accuracy, 6 avoidability would have been better. Accuracy is really not that helpful. But that's going to be a trophy item for sure. I am 100% holding on to this as a trophy item, because that is a cool drop. It's been a while since Blank has entered the tower, and I just finished using all of my 2x cards. They're all gone. I killed a ton of these little, what are these guys called? Chirppys? Yeah, and I killed a bunch of helis as well. And alas, no Kumbi throwing stars, but a lot of other equips. Like an obscene amount. Just look at the number of forked daggers in my inventory. I have 8 of them. So today we are going to, well, I told myself that I wanted to either get Kumbi throwing stars or reach level 40. But because I didn't get Kumbi throwing stars, I actually want to shift the goalpost a little bit here. I want to get a new claw. If I can't get new throwing stars, I can at least try to get a new claw, right? I'm strong enough now that I think I can reasonably do so. So we're gonna go hunt for a level 35 claw from Blocktopusses, and I should be able to equip it at level 41. So I'm making that the new goal now. Level 41 plus a new claw. Look at that, we're over 1 million mesos. So yeah, I could hang out here, kill like drumming bunnies and like planies here. We're looking at like a 4-hit minimum for planies though. And I don't know if there's a high concentration of them anywhere. This just doesn't seem like the greatest approach to finding a new claw. So I'm gonna head to King Bloxpost. Honestly though, no matter what I choose to farm, it's gonna be a struggle anyway. It's not gonna be easy. So we'll just have to deal with that. We'll have to accept that. I'll have to accept that. You just have to sit back and listen to my voice. Regular Blocktopus do drop the level 30 claw. The Adamantium Guards, they're actually the only monster in the game that drops them. So these are actually kind of a rare item. So we're either hoping for a level 30 claw, which will be 18 attack, or a level 35 claw, which will be 20 attack on average. So both of these guys have a chance to drop claws. I'm ready to grind it out.
Let's get started.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What? Yes! Let's fucking go! Yes! Oh my god, that didn't even take that long! Yes! Oh my god! You guys, not only did I get it within like an hour of training here, it has 1 extra weapon attack. And I now actually have a good, faster, stronger weapon. Oh my god, that attack speed difference is crazy! That attack speed difference is fucking insane. I have spent dozens of hours using a Garnier. This is so much faster, it's not even close, dude. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I can't believe I got it that quickly. Look how strong and fast I am now. I guess the next step is gonna be going back to try and find Kumbis throwing stars because I'm good now. Holy shit, dude. This is such an upgrade. This is such a good upgrade. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, so obviously I decided to go to just regular Blocktopus's because I figured getting a level 30 claw would be a lot easier, and I was right. So I guess I'm going back to hunt for Kumbis again. Oh, you know what? There's one more thing I wanted to do. We need to go see Vega. Your boy's not gonna be rocking a clean Adamantium Guards. Clean? I don't think so. Yeah, I think Blank deserves a little bit of maybe a claw for attack 100%. Maybe 7 of those would be pretty good. Yeah. 234 range right now. .276 range now with a 26 attack, Adamantium Guards, 1 above average. I am very happy. Well, that's that. We have achieved level 40 in the tower, which is a pretty good milestone. And I mean, there's probably still more to this that I might want to explore. I feel like getting to level 70, it might take a few more months, but I could definitely do it. I am a little bummed that I never got my throwing stars, but Kumbis throwing stars are best in slot for EOS Tower. And I'm happy to have at least, if nothing else, accomplished getting a new claw. I actually can't believe that I used a Garnier for 30 levels and was like, okay with it. This is a huge, huge improvement. I guess we'll see if there's more to this story.